This week's Digital Foundry did some speed tests on the PS5 with off-the-shelf SSD versus the so-called super-fast Sony internal SSD, and in many cases, the store-shelf SSD performed better. Does this continue to show all that talk Sony had with SSD was nothing but marketing bullshit? Tell us how you really feel, bro.
No, I mean just because the off the store ones plays a little bit, and it's not even drastically better. It's just a little bit better, like very minimal. Um, it doesn't mean that the SSD was a failure. I mean the SSD on the Xbox Series X is pretty beast. Was that a failure too? No,
Yeah, right.
neither was the PS5's. I mean we played most of us have played Ratchet and Clank here. That shit's crazy, man. The way they utilize the SSD in that game, it's game changing for me. Um, so yeah, I don't think just like how Xbox Series X has a super fast SSD, and it's doing great by it, and it has a great peripheral, the external Seagate one. I don't think that the PlayStation one is a failure in that way.
Oh, he never said failure. He just said it's marketing BS.
Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, okay. It's not marketing BS. I mean, they're gonna hype up whatever they have that's kind of new. Um, it's not it's not BS. It's actually legit what it's doing.
Yeah, it does exactly what was advertised. So I don't see what he's talking about with the bullshit part. Brian, do you see
I know.
it?
I know what
it was so special and that it was super fast and this is their proprietary type design. Blah 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 blah.
No, I know what Damien's talking about because the Sony fanboys. That's the ammo they were using to differentiate themselves from the Xbox. It's like, oh, we got the super fast SSD or brum brum brum, and it's like talking shit, and it's like, and Damien, that's why he's on the defensive. He's like, well, is the SSD that badass now? Well, yeah, it's still pretty badass.
I actually have stuff to say about that.
Go for it, dude.
It's quite funny. Remember how like last year there was like a whole parade of people, parade of people who are just talking a lot of shit, saying, "Oh, this SSD is faster than anything you can get on PC on market. It's revolutionary. Sony's done it again." And then, like a year afterwards, they're all silent. So in that year, it's gone from it's better than what you can get on PCs to it's now being outperformed by something you can just grab off the shelf for PCs. So it's technically it's outdated by definition, and it's only been 9 months after launch.
Yeah, but the thing is that was expected, wasn't it?
No, yeah, it was expected, but I just find that really funny. It's like all that talk, and then now it's suddenly like, oh, the tech is now outdated. It's like, oh, okay. The question that I'm asking is, where are these people with all that talk now?
Well, you know what it is. It's the
They've
shit
all gone
talkers.
quiet.
Yeah,
it's just so funny. I loved hearing all that talk. It's like, oh yeah, it's faster than anything you can get on PC at the moment. It's like, yeah, fair enough, but then what happens when it's not?
Well, those people have moved on and they're trying to write jokes for Halo Infinite when it comes out and review bombing.
Right? Yeah, because that's what these guys do. They're just sniping, whatever's in the moment. But Brian, you know how it is. These people never admit shit, bro.
I know. I just want to bring that up so that in case anyone...
Oh, Brian, you're being accused of cherry picking.
Whoa!
Cherry picking what?
Whoa! Yeah, what's Brian cherry picking? Because I'm like, he's right, and we all called this too. It's like, yeah, the PlayStation 5 was better than a lot of PCs when it came out, but give it a year, man, or less, and that ain't gonna be the case anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
oh, there's Damien's in the chat right now, bro.
But he knows.
Perfect.
We said it before. These consoles, unless they make a module, they're always going to be outdated.
Oh, Damien, stick around because I got to call you out on something.
Yeah, we
bro.
can't do it. I mean, we talked about it before. Like, how do we keep this alive? Well, if they had it where it was modular and we can just put in a video card later on and add more memory. But that's not the case. We're never going to get that with these consoles, or else that'll just be a PC. So
yeah,
I have something to ask Damien regarding the question. In what sense was it marketing BS? Because again, I'm not seeing the marketing BS.
He says that it was BS because they marketed it as something different than what was on the market. Yeah, it was for that moment, not anymore. You know, so
Yeah,
they were
I mean,
right.
we said it on Throwdown. It's like, yeah, technically they're gonna release with probably one of the fastest SSDs in the wild.
Yeah.
But after a couple of months to a year, it's gonna get outdated pretty fast.
Yeah,
That's how
that's how
PC
technology works, man. You know.
That's how the PC industry works.
So you
I
can't
mean,
turn around and be like, oh, Sony lied because now there's faster ones. Like they didn't lie when the shit came out. You know. So come on, bro. Now,
it's like,
you're cherry picking right now, bro.
Last year I bought a 3080, and that was the second best graphics card out there, behind the 3090. Three or 4 months later, the 3080 Ti comes out. Now am I gonna be yelling at Nvidia? It's like,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
motherfuckers lied to me. That's some marketing BS. No.
Yeah, that's like me going, yo, man, yo, Sony, you told me that this tape that could rewind the fastness. Now it's not anymore, man. What's up? You owe me. Why you got to change shit? Why you got to invent CDs? It's like, come on, bro. All right, so yeah, Sony didn't lie. It was the fastest shit you get at that point, you know. All right,
Off the shelf.
yeah, off the shelf. Yeah, off the shelf at that point. Obviously, things are gonna be different, bro. Come on now.